Welcome back to Soulblazer, boys and girls. I'm Brickroad, and this is the Mountain of Souls. Area 4 in Soulblazer, and it's dreadfully quiet in these caves. So we are going to immediately leave the caves and head out onto the snowy cliff faces. And once again, this is an area of the game that I ripped the graphics from in order to put them to use in an RPG Maker game that I was making at the time. It's still no easier to step on these little tiles. I still miss them by 6 or 8 pixels in whatever direction. Oh good, the welcoming party is here. And what's interesting about the Mountain of Souls, we're on the north slope, we got 7 monster layers to go. What's interesting about the Mountain of Souls is the village area of it. Everybody is either a small child or a very, very old person. There's no in-between in the Mountain of Souls. I see you up there. For reasons that will become apparent as we go forward. Also, I think this is the first area in the game that doesn't have new music as you go. Like, the areas in Grass Valley and St. El's and Greenwood had several different music tracks, depending on which dungeony area you were in, whether you were out in like the overworld marshlands area of Greenwood or in one of the 3 temples. I think in this world and world, I want to say 6, you only get 1 music track total for the whole world. I think these guys are just going to hit us. I don't think we're going to do a very good job of avoiding damage there. Aha! What do we have here? A few gems. That was barely even worth doing. Hey, we can get up the slope without rabbit boots in this game. I guess this game's not like Crystallis after all. Oh, is this a good spot to stand right here? Depends on what happens with their iframes, I guess. Maybe we kind of want to lure them away. Oh, we've got these evil skeleton moose. This might be the only game that I can think of that makes you fight evil skeleton moose. Which, I mean, I did praise this game in the first or second video because of some of the weird locations you go to. I guess they figured, we're doing kind of a bog standard mountain level. There's just a shortcut back. Not really a shortcut because it takes so long to walk up the slope, but since we're just doing a regular mountain level, can we at least do weird undead moose? And then somebody was like, yes, you can do that. That sounds awesome. That mushroom has a soul. I have been to there's a pizza place we go to sometime. Maybe you have them in your area, I'm not sure. Called Mellow Mushroom. And they have a specialty mushroom pizza that is very tasty. All different kinds of mushrooms. Shiitakes and portobellos and I don't even know what else. Really? That's all we get from those guys? Like, that's not even useful. Their stairs are right here. Is that it? Yeah, we're done on the north slope. Heading up into, I guess, the more northern slope? Because we did leave that screen headed north. But so we've eaten it there a couple times. I've had their like specialty mushroom pizza a couple times. I don't know that I've ever actually tasted the mushroom's soul, though. Alternating sides here seems to get some work done for us. I like how we carve a path through the... Oh, goodness. No, get out of here. What are we... This is the worst sport I've ever played. This thing will just... You know, we gotta make it run into a rock. That's right. Okay, hold on. There we go. That's the stuff. Can't break it with your sword. You can only break it with rocks. I imagine a mushroom soul is like a nice mellow flavor. Actually, do edible mushrooms have different kinds of souls than the, like, psychoactive kind? Come here, rock. Oh, you know what? There should be a secret in this game where if you get all 3 of those magnetic snowballs on screen at the same time, you can build the world's worst snowman. They should hire me to design secrets for every game that has secrets from now on. I prefer to not get shot by the dudes up on the... I got the wrong item equipped. There we go. This will go a little quicker now. Alright, we sniped him back. Wow. That was a pretty definitive victory in the Snow Rat Wars. Go figure. Oh, that's right, the snail jockeys! I love the snail jockeys. Because if there's a type of creature that you think, hey, we should definitely make a racing event out of these creatures, it is undeniably enormous snails. There really should be a monster lair for these giant snowballs, too. And I love that the Aurora background here is just marvelous. There are great videos on YouTube. If you're not aware, the SNES has a graphical mode called Mode 7, which it determines how the background layers can be used. And there are some excellent technical videos about how that Mode 7 worked. Ooh, excellent. New armor. So I'm going to put on magic armor, which is more defense and makes my magic spells cheaper to cast. We are not going to get a lot of use out of magic armor as far as casting spells, because I tend to run out of gems a lot anyway, because I die so much in this game, but it's nice to know it's an option. And again, I do prefer, or I am impressed that even this early in the career, they're like, hey, we're going to have swords and shields and stuff that increase in power as you go in the game. Well, let's give each one its own little identity also. And that is it for the Aurora's Ridge. We'll take one last look at the Aurora out there. It's almost too bad that I won't be able to end a video out here on the mountain. And so the ending outro won't actually fade away into just the Aurora. The beauty of it. I mean, that's just a dirty shame when it comes down to it. So, I'm going to tell you a story, and it's going to destroy the magic for some people. For some people watching this is... I didn't realize these things were inside, too. You bastard. I feel like there's like a tiny little creature inside of that snowball. Like running around the interior of it. You know what? I'm just going to leave. Oh, that's right. It's got slidey floors. Not only did I rip the graphics from this dungeon for an RPG Maker game, I also... The dungeon that I ripped them for was a slidey floor dungeon. Do I intend to kill all of these Yetis like this? I do indeed. So, for some people, this will ruin the magic. But... usually, when I record a series for YouTube, I record the entire series, and only once the entire series is done do I begin uploading it. Typically, that's what I do. We can go up here. I think I need to go up that slope there, next to that dead... I guess they're not moose. I guess they're elk. Sometimes. Not often, but sometimes. Yeah, we gotta figure out how to get in there. Oh, just like this. Just like that. Beautiful. Oh, the dead elk turns into one of those terrible phoenix birds from the island level. Sometimes, though, my update schedule, for some reason... Like, I have to start updating a series before it's all recorded. And what that means is, when I first upload the first video in the series, I don't know how many videos are going to be in the series. I do want your mushroom shoes. So for the first, I don't know, 4 or 5 videos that I'm uploading until I can get the rest of them recorded and get ready to edit them. I think, yeah, we're done here. We do need to go back now. I just make up numbers to put in the thumbnails and in the video descriptions. And I've done this for a couple of series now, and Soulblazer is one of them. As I'm recording this, there are conversations. This is where the Mountain of Souls exists. That's a weird way to word that. Strange English little girl. The snail racer can't do anything yet because we need the other snail racers. What's your beef? Oh, this is the explanation for why they're either tiny children or grandparents. They only live for 1 year. But inside of a couple episodes, I will get the rest of the series recorded and then sort all the thumbnails out. But there's been like a hot debate. Oh, I love the little hopping they do. Little man hops! Beautiful. Like, they're in my Discord channel, like, what does it mean? One of them is comparing it to, like, the weird number stations that you get back in the day where you, like, tune into a radio channel and it's just, like, a woman reading off a list of numbers. I don't know if I approve of these children. Oh, yeah, throw this loser away. Get rid of this dork. Go find someone better. I need these mushroom shoes. Where they be at? Are you the mushroom shoes boy? Yes, thank you. Snail goo. Wonderful. And now I can get back into the dungeon and make more progress. So, if you were wondering why sometimes the numbers on my videos look weird or don't add up or whatever, it's because I just make up numbers to put something there. It's kind of like a template, and then I fix it later. And if you're one of the people who had spent time this past week or so discussing the deep, like, metaphorical meaning behind why sometimes the numbers don't match up, or I make up unbelievable numbers to put up. For those of you who wanted there to be more of an answer, and I feel you, I do. I understand the need to have 2 more layers inside Snow Mountain here. I do understand the need to have meaning in one's life. I can't wear a bracelet and the mushroom shoes at the same time. That would just be illegal, obviously. Oh, I missed that one up there. Or maybe I couldn't get onto it earlier. Maybe that's the case. So yeah, no deep meaning, just me playing around with numbers because when you first... I didn't know how many videos this series was going to be. Yeah, I would have just been slipping all around. And believe it or not, I think we're about to get a new sword in this next screen-ish? What lives in this monster lair here? Oh, there we go. Horrible bat creatures. There are kind of 3 dungeons in this area, and like I said, they all have the same music. We did the slopes of the mountain. We're doing the ice caves now. And there's a 3rd area much, much deeper in the mountain, because this, if you recall, is where the Mountain of Souls exists. I forget if I ripped these weird stalactites overlays or not, because these look a little out of place. In all honesty, I always thought these looked a little strange. Maybe I didn't even notice them when I was a kid. They just, oh yeah, video games look like that. That's fine. This monster lair is taking its sweet time. These are some lethargic slimes, yo. A mushroom in a big room and a couple of torches. What do we have, like, gas, like, propane lanterns in the walls here? They look like they're encased in, like, iron-bound glass cases. Ah, yes, the best enemies in the game that teleport around. and they just suck a great deal. They're lethargic except when it comes to reproduction. They can reproduce like a madman. Alright, let's go ahead and finish this up so we don't have to fight more of these than necessary. Beautiful. Show me some children and or old people. Or a snail jockey. Woo! I think 3 snail jockeys is all it takes. And then we can watch the snail races. And if you think for one moment we are not going to watch the snail races in Soulblazer, you, my friend, are mistaken. Shoutouts to Torgo for sponsoring this video. If you liked the video and you want to see more, please tickle my thumb, leave a friendly comment, and ring my little bell.